Welcome, Capricorn. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for December 9th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Capricorn, something deep within you is reaching for clarity. A project, a passion, or perhaps the unfolding of a dream has brought you to a crossroads where your energy no longer feels aligned with your inner truth. You might be noticing a subtle tension, a sense of not being enough, or that something is off. These aren't just fleeting doubts. They carry a vibrational weight, a frequency that echoes in your outcomes. When your thoughts spiral around what isn't working, they cloud the very path that wants to open up for you. But this isn't a dead end. It's an invitation. The words you speak, even silently to yourself, build the bridge or block the road. You are being called to shift from self-critique to self-honor. If you've been spinning your wheels in mental loops that feel heavy and constrictive, pause. Let the sky hold your worries. Step outside. Walk under the open sky. Let nature recalibrate your energy. The trees don't ask if they're worthy of growing. They just grow. Right now, the energy of a new beginning is shimmering in your space. The Ace of Pentacles is whispering that a fresh opportunity, perhaps in your career, perhaps in love, is aligning with your path. But there's a quiet resistance inside you, a hesitancy to fully embrace this new chapter with an open and willing heart. This resistance is rooted not in the reality of your potential, but in old fears, outdated beliefs, and the fragile whispers of a mind disconnected from its higher self. When you approach something unfamiliar, launching that business, beginning a creative journey, opening your heart again, fear may masquerade as logic. But what if, instead, you recognize this fear as the voice of your ego trying to protect you from the unknown? Your ego isn't your enemy. It's simply asking to be gently reassured. Let it know, we're safe, we're guided, and we're listening to something greater now. Connection to your inner guidance, to that sacred pulse of the universe within you, is no longer optional, Capricorn. It's essential. Begin and end your days in communion with your higher self, even if only for a few minutes. This isn't about rituals for the sake of ritual. It's about recalibrating your compass so that fear doesn't hijack your brilliance. Through meditation, breath, stillness, or creative flow, your spirit becomes a clearer channel for divine inspiration. That's where your power lives. You'll notice that when you're rooted in that alignment, even the days that feel slow or uncertain will hum with purpose. Delays will no longer feel like failures but like sacred pauses, nudging you to reinfuse your efforts with truth, love, and authenticity. If a relationship or goal feels stagnant, ask yourself, am I showing up in this with who I am now, or with a version of me from the past? Let your current self, your evolving self, shape your reality. When you feel afraid or unworthy, remind yourself that fear is not your essence. It's a signal that you've momentarily forgotten who you are. Gently return to center. Let presence anchor you in the now, because that's where all creation begins. And in the moments where you feel most in tune, perhaps while cooking, organizing, creating, or tending to your space, pay attention. These are doorways. Spirit speaks in those quiet in-between moments. Messages arrive not always in grand signs, but in the soft voice that feels like your own, yet wiser, steadier, more whole. That's not just your intuition. That's your guidance team, your ancestors, your higher self reminding you, we're here. You're not alone. Trust us. When you stop second-guessing your ideas because they seem too much or too strange, you start to reclaim your power. That's the wisdom, knowing that you don't need to prove your worth to manifest your vision. You simply need to stay connected to the source within you and bring forth what you love, not what you think the world wants from you. And when you feel like life is getting noisy, complicated, or overwhelming, remember this: your power lies in simplicity. Not in being everything to everyone, but in honing in on what truly lights you up. What's your signature, your sacred offering? Don't dilute it. The more clearly you define your lane, the more magnetic your energy becomes. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what's truest and letting that be enough. Today, your final message from the universe is this: speak less, embody more. Let your presence, your clarity, and your intention do the talking. When you focus less on explaining and more on expressing through aligned action, your message reaches deeper. The truth doesn't need to shout to be heard. It only needs to be lived. Let this be your new chapter, not one of striving, but of remembering. Let every step you take be infused with your soul's wisdom, because you are ready, Capricorn, ready to create, ready to receive, and ready to shine in your own magnificent rhythm. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Capricornio, today's energy arrives with a powerful and unmistakable shift. You are stepping into a new cycle marked by clarity, courage, and the undeniable presence of spiritual protection around you. The atmosphere feels charged, almost electric, as if the universe is opening doors that once felt locked. This reading draws from 8 tarot cards, each revealing a layer of transformation, truth, and destiny unfolding for you right now. Card 1, Ace of Swords. The day begins with sharp clarity. The Ace of Swords cuts through confusion, fear, and lingering attachments that once clouded your judgment. Today, your mind is your greatest weapon, precise, intuitive, and aligned with truth. This card mirrors your earthy determination, Capricornio, pushing you to break patterns that no longer serve your stability. The sword slices away karmic residue, ancestral burdens, and fears rooted in past experiences. The message is direct. You are seeing what you once refused to see. Expect revelations, intuitive insights, or sudden decisions that elevate your personal power. Card 2, the Star. The star shines over you as a blessing, an unmistakable signal that your angels are guiding you toward healing and hope. After the intensity of the Ace of Swords, the star brings softness, emotional recovery, spiritual clarity, and a reminder that you are divinely protected. It aligns perfectly with your need for structure and reassurance. Today, signs, synchronicities, dreams, and intuitive nudges are your compass. You may feel an unusual sense of peace about a decision or direction. Trust it. This card also warns you gently that someone around you is not what they seem, and your angels are already guiding you away from harm. Card 3, King of Cups. The King of Cups introduces an emotional presence, someone mature, emotionally deep, and profoundly connected to you. This is not a frivolous or unstable energy. It's someone who has suffered, learned, and transformed. The card suggests an important communication in love, honest, vulnerable, and deeply sincere. If you've been guarded, distant, or unsure, this card assures you that this person approaches with integrity. This may be someone slightly older or emotionally seasoned. They want to speak, to reveal truth, to offer stability. Though the emotions are intense, they feel grounded, exactly the kind of love Capricornio can trust. Card 4, the Lovers. The Lovers card confirms that a major romantic choice lies ahead. 2 paths, 2 energies, 2 possible futures. This card echoes what your intuition already knows. Someone from a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, may require cautious distance, while a different connection, divinely guided, is preparing to enter or deepen. The Lover's card also highlights your magnetic energy today. You draw attention effortlessly, even from people you are unaware of. Choices in love are not just emotional, they are spiritual, karmic, and life-altering. You're being guided toward the person aligned with your soul's path. Card 5, Wheel of Fortune. The wheel turns in your favor, marking a breakthrough in money, stability, and long-term goals. This is the moment where your determination aligns with divine timing. Opportunities accelerate. Obstacles dissolve. You may feel pushed toward a change, moving homes, shifting careers, pursuing a project, or transforming your routines. You are breaking family patterns and shifting generational karma. You may even become the first financial pillar in your lineage. The wheel promises abundance, but it requires one thing: a decisive choice. Card 6, 8 of Cups. Despite blessings ahead, the Eight of Cups shows you walking away from something emotionally draining. This isn't abandonment, it's liberation. You're turning your back on fear, manipulation, confusion, and situations where you were undervalued. Someone's inconsistency, giving affection and then withdrawing, will no longer control your emotional state. Your heart demands peace, truth, and reliability. Today, you reclaim your power by choosing yourself, your dreams, and your emotional stability over chaos or codependency. Card 7. Queen of Pentacles. Today, your energy radiates confidence, maturity, and self-respect. The Queen of Pentacles highlights your strength, beauty, influence, and magnetic presence. People admire you, some secretly envy you. You are stepping into a version of yourself that commands respect effortlessly. Financially, you grow stronger. Emotionally, you become wiser. Spiritually, you become grounded. This card reinforces that you are manifesting a stable life, and someone recognizes your worth deeply. They see you as a prize, but more importantly, you see yourself that way too. Card 8. Page of Swords. The Page of Swords brings two messages. Someone is watching you, thinking, analyzing, hesitating, but deeply interested. There is gossip or interference in your environment. This card reflects people talking behind your back, not necessarily to harm you, but because your presence creates impact. The Page of Swords also reminds you to stay alert. Not everyone deserves access to your plans. Protect your ideas. Move in silence. Let your progress speak for you. Today's reading is a powerful blend of clarity, destiny, and emotional awakening. The Ace of Swords and the Star guide you toward truth and divine protection. The King of Cups and the Lovers confirm deep emotional bonds and meaningful choices in love. The Wheel of Fortune and Queen of Pentacles elevate your stability, abundance, and influence. The Eight of Cups frees you from emotional burdens, while the Page of Swords sharpens your awareness. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Money energy flows strongly around you today, Capricorn, as if the universe is turning a dial in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune influences this section heavily, suggesting that positive financial movement is not random. It's the result of karmic shifts you've already initiated. You may notice that opportunities appear more rapidly, or that certain past efforts suddenly begin to pay off without warning. This is a season when financial luck aligns with discipline, and few signs understand discipline the way you do. You might feel pulled toward a significant decision, one involving a home, career shift, or major purchase. This isn't impulsive energy, it's strategic intuition guiding you toward a new level of material security. The Ace of Swords from your tarot spread encourages you to evaluate the facts clearly, cut through emotional noise, and choose the option that supports long-term growth. Financial risks taken today should be backed by logic, not pressure. Unexpected fortune may also be connected to ancestral energy. The reading earlier hinted at you breaking family patterns, and today those efforts begin manifesting materially. You could be the first in your lineage to reach a financial milestone, reinforcing the idea that you are rewriting the story of your family history. Sources like the American Psychological Association have noted that generational patterns influence financial habits. Your shift represents conscious evolution. People around you may admire or envy your rise, and the Page of Swords suggests whispers behind your back, not all negative, but certainly curious. Some may question how you manage to stay so collected under pressure. Others may want to know the secret behind your progress. Let them wonder. Your success is built on resilience, strategy, and the quiet work you do when no one is watching. Luck is also tied to movement today. Travel, relocation, or even a small shift in routine can open new pathways. Being in the right place at the right time becomes more likely under the Wheel of Fortune's influence. Don't underestimate gut instincts that push you to explore something different. Serendipity thrives when you allow yourself to be flexible. Finally, remain aware that today's lucky energy hinges on clarity. If something seems too good to be true, use your Capricorn discernment to examine it thoroughly. The universe is supporting you, but it still asks for responsibility. Trust your intuition, Follow the signs and know that abundance is aligning with your effort. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for December 9th are 12, 68, 19, 15, 48, 77. Daily love. Love radiates intensely around you today, shaped largely by the King of Cups and the Lovers. These cards together indicate honesty, emotional depth, and a meaningful romantic choice ahead. Someone with profound feelings for you may step forward, wanting to speak openly, vulnerably, and sincerely. This person's energy is steady, not chaotic, and their intentions feel aligned with your long-term desires. If you've recently felt guarded or unsure, this reading encourages you to open your heart selectively but bravely. The Ace of Swords supports honest conversations and emotional clarity. You may finally see the true intentions of someone you once doubted. Their sincerity reveals itself through consistency, not grand gestures. Real love becomes visible in the way someone shows up when it matters. At the same time, the Lovers highlights a crossroads. Two energies may be competing for your attention, one familiar but unstable, the other spiritually aligned but newer. Capricorn rarely rushes decisions in love, and today your intuition is sharper than ever. Trust the signs. The universe often speaks through small synchronicities, inner nudges, and emotional clarity. The Star card illuminates your romantic path with divine protection. You are not navigating love alone. Your guides are actively shielding you from harmful connections. If someone's energy feels off, inconsistent, or draining, this is not your imagination. Your spiritual team is raising red flags on purpose. Today is a day where illusions fall and truth rises. For Capricorns already in relationships, emotional renewal is possible. Old wounds begin healing, and communication becomes more open and sincere. If you and your partner have faced distance, misalignment, or tension, this is a chance to rebuild intimacy. The King of Cups encourages compassion and emotional maturity, both essential for lasting love. Above all, today's romantic path emphasizes alignment, not compromise. Love should feel like expansion, not restriction. You are not meant to shrink to fit someone's comfort zone. You are meant to rise, and meet someone willing to rise with you. At work energy today feels transformative and mentally sharp, guided by the Ace of Swords. You're entering a period of clarity where your decisions, communication, and leadership feel more intentional and effective. Colleagues may notice that you're operating with heightened focus, as if you've tapped into a deeper layer of insight. This is a perfect day for planning, reevaluating, or restructuring your professional direction. If you've been contemplating a career shift, relocation, or a new project, the Wheel of Fortune suggests momentum is already building behind the scenes. Opportunities you thought were out of reach may suddenly become available. A conversation, meeting, or email could initiate a chain reaction of positive events. Embrace forward motion. The Page of Swords warns that workplace gossip may surface today, not necessarily malicious, but rooted in curiosity about your progress. People may be observing your success, discipline, and unique problem-solving skills. Stay focused and avoid engaging in unnecessary drama. Your silence will always speak louder than rumors. The Queen of Pentacles brings grounded confidence to your work environment. Your stability, efficiency, and professionalism make you an anchor for others. You may be asked to mentor, guide, or support a project requiring your expertise. Your presence alone can elevate the energy of a chaotic team. The King of Cups adds emotional intelligence to your professional interactions. You may find yourself navigating someone else's insecurities, misunderstandings, or stress. Your calm responses prevent escalation and strengthen your reputation as a reliable, composed leader. This card also suggests a supportive figure, a boss or coworker, who offers genuine guidance. Finally, today encourages you to protect your long-term goals. Your ideas are strong but vulnerable to outside influence. Work in silence, move strategically, and avoid oversharing. Success is unfolding steadily. Don't let anyone distract you from your trajectory. Health. Health today is influenced by the Star, a card associated with rejuvenation, purification, and emotional healing. You may feel a subtle but noticeable sense of renewal, like a weight lifting from your energy field. This is an ideal time for grounding, meditation, or intention setting, as your spiritual and physical bodies are aligning more harmoniously. The Ace of Swords suggests mental clarity improving, especially if you've recently experienced stress or emotional overload. Your mind feels sharper, your thoughts more organized, and your ability to make decisions more confident. Reducing mental clutter becomes essential for maintaining well-being. The Eight of Cups influences today's emotional health. You may feel the urge to remove yourself from environments, people, or situations that drain your energy. This impulse is healthy. You are protecting your peace, which reduces anxiety, tension, and emotional fatigue. Walking away is an act of self-care. The Queen of Pentacles supports nurturing the body. Today is favorable for adjusting routines related to nutrition, hydration, and overall lifestyle. Small changes can have significant long-term effects. Listening to your body's needs becomes easier as your intuition strengthens. The King of Cups brings emotional balance. If you've been navigating grief, loss, or old emotional wounds, this card promises steady healing. You may find yourself understanding your feelings better or responding to challenges with greater emotional maturity. Lastly, the Star offers angelic protection over your health. It encourages you to trust your body's capacity to heal, regenerate, and evolve. Focus on rest, self-love, and gentle habits today. Your physical well-being will thank you. Family and friends. Family dynamics today revolve around clarity and harmony, influenced by the Ace of Swords. You may uncover truths, resolve misunderstandings, or take a more direct role in addressing family concerns. Honest conversations bring healing rather than conflict. The Queen of Pentacles embodies your nurturing presence within the family. Loved ones may lean on you for guidance, stability, or emotional support. You serve as a grounding force, helping others feel safe and understood. The Star suggests spiritual protection within your household. If tension has lingered in your family, today's energy encourages forgiveness, renewal, and emotional detoxification. Family members may also reveal vulnerabilities that strengthen your connection. The Wheel of Fortune could signal a major shift, relocation, home changes, family planning, or a new responsibility within the household. Change is not something you fear. Instead, you approach it methodically, creating secure foundations for the future. The King of Cups may represent a family member who is emotional or in need of reassurance. This energy encourages patience and compassion. You may be called to mediate a situation or provide emotional guidance. Finally, the Page of Swords reveals curiosity or chatter within the family environment. Some relatives may be paying closer attention to your decisions or path. This card reminds you to set boundaries and share only what feels safe and appropriate. Compatibility. Today, your strongest compatibility aligns with Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, and Cancer. These signs resonate with your emotional, spiritual, and practical frequencies in unique ways. Scorpio pairs powerfully with you today due to their depth and intensity. Their intuition complements your grounded logic, creating a dynamic and magnetic bond. Conversations may feel transformative or revealing. Pisces offers emotional softness and healing energy. Their compassion brings balance to your strength. This connection may feel spiritually guided, as if your energies recognize each other instantly. Taurus mirrors your commitment, loyalty, and practicality. Together, you form a stable, nurturing dynamic. Discussions involving financial planning or long-term goals flourish under this compatibility. Virgo aligns with your analytical nature. Shared organization, ambition, and reliability create a powerful synergy. Projects or conversations with Virgo signs flow effortlessly today. Cancer brings emotional intelligence to your structured approach. They provide comfort, empathy, and intuitive insight. Today, spending time with a Cancer may feel especially grounding. Finally, be mindful of signs that bring inconsistency or emotional instability. Your energy thrives with those who match your maturity, emotional clarity, and commitment to growth. Your lucky color today. Midnight Blue, a color symbolizing intuition, inner strength, and spiritual guidance. It enhances clarity while grounding your emotional energy. The phrase of the day: strength does not come from holding on, it comes from knowing when to rise. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.